road to success is brought to you by Equity Bank.
Equity Bank. You are listening, caring partner.
Welcome to Road to Success, the key to your next level in business. This week we hear the amazing story of Melbreeze Kenya Ltd, an amazing award-winning company that was started off as a chama, and later on we talk to you about the culture of discipline in business. Don't go away. You're watching Road to Success, the key to your next level in business. My guest today is Mr. Victor Rasugu. He's a director at Melbreeze Kenya Ltd. Welcome to the show, Victor.
Thank you very much, Anne.
Tell me about Melbreeze. Who is Melbreeze? What do you do? When did you go into business?
Melbreeze Kenya Ltd is a private limited company held by 4 directors. And we started as a chama in 2008, where we used to meet every Sunday, the 3 of us. By then we were just 3, and we were contributing 200 shillings. So after 3 months, we reviewed that, and we realized we were not generating much, and we increased that upwards to 1,000 shillings. We decided to open a bank account and put that money. In the meantime, we were shopping for business ideas. So we had several ideas, but after shortlisting, we settled on cosmetics, given our strengths and background.
So the chama was it to such you can pull the money together and start thinking of business ideas, or how did the 3 of you come, why were you putting money together initially?
We were putting money together because we realized that when you put money together, and if you were to share the money, then you're likely to do something more tangible as opposed just to getting money every Sunday, giving it to one person. But in the process, we realized we don't just need to get that money and give it. We need to get returns from our money. That is what prompted us to settle on a business idea.
So the business idea was cosmetics.
When we did analysis, and as you know today, me and you, we spend 4 billion Kenya shillings every month on cosmetics. So that's basically more than an equivalent of an annual budget for the Ministry of Housing. When we started, our brand is, we started manufacturing 3 different types of lotion. That is the avocado. So
now these same 3 people decided, okay, we'll go into business, got into cosmetics, and then what? How did you end up deciding which product? Because cosmetics are many things.
One of the founding directors has a background in cosmetic science, so it was again an easy process for us. She also volunteered that we can use her kitchen on Sundays for manufacturing. In 2009, we moved to a spacious premise, and we bought a few machines here and there and decided to set up.
How did the name Melbreeze come about? And then, of course, I know your product retails under a different name.
Melbreeze, basically we were shopping for ideas again here, and we looked at male and a breeze. We looked at men, at times they undergo stress and all that, and who has the calming effect? We realized that women, and not just women, beautiful women have more calming effect on men. And now that we are dealing in beauty, and we are out to make every woman to have a soft, smooth, and visibly younger skin through our product Back to Nature, that's how we settled on the name Melbreeze.
And then your first product was?
Back to Nature, and we basically have 3 fragrances. We have the Aloe Vera, we have the Sunflower, and we have the Aloe Vera one.
Very nice. So Back to Nature, tell me about the brand name.
We settled on the brand name because our product, a lot of our raw materials are from the natural ingredients of just the sunflower, the aloe vera, the avocado that we eat on a daily basis. And so those form part, and we also have the vegetable glycerin that we use on a daily basis. So most of them are just edible products converted into a lotion.
The Chama began with 3 people. How did you end up with 4 directors?
We were again looking at skills here, and we realized that the other guy he has very strong credentials in terms of product development. So we admitted the 4th director just to beef up the product development part, because again, that's the springboard of the entire business. So if you don't have a quality product, then we lose customers.
Tell me about Back to Nature. You obviously, which one came first? Was it the avocado? Was it the sunflower? Was it, how did you decide which one to begin to create first? And then how did you market it?
Okay, we developed all the products. We were developing them concurrently. By the time we finished the development process, we had the 3. And so when we had the 3, we started with our neighbors, members in the church, and our college mates. We started giving them samples, and in the process we interested them, and they started buying, and we accumulated some capital and profit out of that.
Were you all part of the marketing? Like, would you now, all of you, carry a few of those bottles and sell them to your friends? How did you? Who was in charge of marketing?
All of us had friends, family members, and neighbors. So we tapped into that we used different neighbors and friends, and in the process they refer other people to buy our products. So we were supplying them, and that's how we managed to build on our customer base.
If I came to Melbreeze today, what does it look like in terms of products? Are you doing more than just the hand and body lotion? And where can I find your products?
Currently we're doing hand and body lotions, although the product development is already on. Next year we are venturing into hair care. We are also going to have more lotions with different fragrances. And our products are found in the mini markets in the estates, beauty shops. Besides that, we also do office delivery. If you're in Kakamega, our products are there. Bungoma, we have Nairobi, we have Tala, Kagundo, we have Mwea, Muranga, and we're also moving to other areas, and because it's a continuous process.
We need to take a short break now, Victor. When we return, I want to hear more about Melbreeze. Don't go away. Welcome back. You're watching Road to Success, the key to your next level in business. My guest today is Mr. Victor Rasugu. He is one of the directors of Melbreeze Kenya Ltd. Welcome back to the show.
Thank you, Anne.
How did you get people to accept your products? Because, beauty products are usually very sensitive, and I will buy only what, a name that I can trust. So how did you penetrate into the market?
One of the things we did, we had to make a deliberate move by sampling. We were producing in volumes and sampling, just giving free samples to have people use our products and endorse the product. So through that, we were able to get referrals. The next thing is we assured them that every day we are improving the product, and we are keen on quality and consistency. So that was also an assurance that we gave. And thirdly, the Kenya Bureau standards came in just to certify that the product is good for use. And just besides Back to Nature, you realize that once you buy our product, you do not need to add glycerin or any other thing that people add into lotion, it comes all in one package. And that has been our riding factor.
I'm seeing these three young people coming together, you know, going into business. It's hardly 3 years, but you're actually making a lot of inroads and doing very well. What does it take to be in your kind of business?
One, you have to be sure that you have the necessary knowledge and skills within the business. The second thing, you have to ensure that you're somebody who's coachable. Can you be coached by people who have been in the business before? Third, you must ensure that there's the integrity part of you in a business. And then there has to be accountability. Then again, you must ensure that your employees are happy. We have ensured that they are happy because then they are also our brand ambassadors and they go out and they're the face of the company. So if they are intimidated, that means at the background you are also intimidated.
Tell me about the dynamics of working with your friends, because I'm assuming if you are putting money together in a chama, it means that you are friends. And then now together you decide that you're going to start this business. What are the dynamics of working together as a team in the business?
One of the key things that we've done is we laid the ground rules from the word go, that Janet, you will concentrate on product development and quality management, and you will coordinate the production. Victor, you'll ensure that our books are in order, everything is reconciled, and things can move around. Our credits are paid on time. Charles, you'll ensure that the goods go out into the market, they reach the customers at the right time. If there are issues, those who want to replacements and all that, that has to be done promptly.
What are some of the challenges that you faced since you began?
One is economies of scale. We do not buy goods in bulk, and that really eats into the profit margin. Then the second challenge is, again, moving around. You realize expansion is becoming a challenge because of the raw materials and the equipment that is involved. We also have now the rising cost of raw materials, and with inflation almost hitting 15. Those are very key challenge. The other thing is, if you look at the certification in Kenya, be it in corporation, licensing, they take a bit of time.
What are the lessons learned? You've obviously, been tested and are in business for a couple of years. There must be some lessons that you're learning or have learned.
The first lesson I learned when I got into business is that once your mind has been stretched by a new idea, it can never regain its original shape. Another lesson I learned is that we don't really understand what entrepreneurs go through at times. When we see so and so is doing well, we think business is a bed of roses. But when you get to business, you realize business has a lot of dynamics in it. Mm-hmm. The days you will go without pay, but you have to pay your staff and you have to pay your bill. But then nothing good again comes easily. And another thing we have learned is business networks really do magic. Also, when you work as a team, the output is great and the outcome is pleasing as opposed to working individually.
Melbreeze has won a few accolades. Tell us about those.
To date, we've actually been recognized in 3 awards. Mm-hmm. In 2009, we were recognized by German Foundation for World Population as the most promising business enterprise by young people. In 2010, we were the second runners-up in the Nature Challenge. And the same 2010, we won the manufacturing category in Melbreeze Business Launchpad.
When you were starting, the three of you, did you ever imagine, that you would be winning awards, and especially so quickly?
No, we were just doing what we do best, but along the way, we won the awards.
5 years from now, 10 years from now, when you look at Melbreeze, what is your vision for Melbreeze?
Okay, the next step is we are looking at now is how can we move to the top 100 business class? Once we get there now, how do we move to class 101 in Kenya? And we should be able also now to set up sister companies in Kenya and Uganda, Tanzania, with the expansion of East Africa community. So there's a lot of opportunities, and we are up and equal to task. And we are not just here for today or tomorrow. We are here to stay for generations and generations to come.
Victor, thank you so much for coming on the show. Thank you for sharing the story of Melbreeze. It's been a pleasure having you.
Thank you too, and thank you for giving me this opportunity.
You're watching Road to Success, the key to your next level in business.
Road to Success is brought to you by Equity Bank.
Equity Bank, your listening caring partner.